Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. Let's get into it. So the first card, Gemini, you have is the family. And if you see over here on the trunk of the tree is the entire family, right? On the branches and the roots, if you see their faces on the top branches as well. So here we're talking of family ancestry. We're talking of belongingness, of nurturing each other, strengthening bonds. This could be your own family or your chosen family, or this could be extended family. So I do feel, Gemini, you could be revisiting something of the past in relation to your, maybe family albums or family stories, or studying up about family patterns. And this could also be that you're kind of building supportive networks that feel like family, because there is strength in connections, right? There's strength in community connections, family connections. So right now you are probably in a very balanced spirit of being, feeling independent. Like, you can do your thing, and at the same time, focusing on belonging to a certain tribe, your group, and a network. So I do feel that there's this growth and expansion in the relationship sector for you. Maybe talking things through, or, if you haven't been speaking with somebody, maybe you want to start talking. And, when we bring back old topics, we can also heal situations, no matter how distant, people have been. So for some of you, you could be spending more time with your family, your extended family, or you could be learning about your family tree, family history, genealogy through a lot of websites like Ancestry.com is there, 23andMe is there. Some of you could be setting up about family DNA or ancestors, their patterns, and some of you could actually be caring for elderly or caring for younger population, younger generation. So I do feel that this is about strengthening your bonds, and also, family lineage. You might be setting up about it because it also helps us to understand our karmic patterns, and when we start healing situations, then, the energy, we can shift energy for 7 generations. So I do feel that some of you might be moving into your parents, grandparents, or they might be moving in together, having like larger families stay under one roof. Or this could be just setting up about family roots and parents and ancestry and things like that. Some of you could be doing a lot of handcrafted or some ancient or your family traditions and, heritage that gets passed on through arts and crafts. You might be working on that as well, or reviving that as well. The next card you have, Gemini, is the octopus energy. Now, octopus are deep ocean, deep water bodies. And they have, of course, multiple tentacles, multiple arms. So there's multitasking over here. So I do feel that there's an expansion going on for you right now, Gemini. You might be curious, you might be sensitive also to your environment, learning up about everything that's going on around you, getting the information. And the good thing about octopus is that because, they have tentacles of different sizes, they can like stretch themselves right anywhere. So be mindful of that, because sometimes when we overstretch ourselves, we kind of get burned out. So don't be spread in too many directions. But otherwise, I feel that you are multitasking, you're very flexible. And of course, which is, so like Gemini, you're the air sign, so you're very flexible that way. Some of you might be talking to a lot of people, networking with a lot of people. This is also about, but be careful, when we talk a lot, when we connect with a lot of people, sometimes we tend to get entangled in situations that we really did not want to. So be mindful of that, to not reach out to too many people or overextend yourself in too many circles. It's good to network, but don't lose yourself. Don't get entangled in situations where you did not want to be a part of it. Also, I feel that you're very sensitive at this point in time, reading your environment, and highly intuitive. This is a water energy. I also feel that you're able to, you're able to read people, like read between the lines, especially in conversations. You can tell what people are feeling, where they're coming from. just be mindful that, this is like an energy that you can absorb of other people and it can drain you out. Also, like I just remember all those cartoons and picture books that have these octopuses that are, opening jars and, walking out of aquariums and things like that. But I feel that, some of you might be dealing with octopus farming and things like that. But octopus in general stands for the unconscious. I do feel that, Geminis, you might be, some kind of emotions might be stirring up or coming to the surface right now that are not resolved. Unresolved emotions might be something that you would need to resolve soon. Just be mindful that you're not, because for the octopus, it's like too many arms and too many places, right? Your fingers and too many pies. So beware of that is what I'm getting very strongly. Some of you actually might be trying out different hobbies at one time, like you're painting and you're drawing and you're cooking and baking and things like that. So try to engage into some meditation practices so that you keep your heart and mind centered, and then don't. And also it helps to protect our energies, our aura, so that we're not overly impacted by stronger energies around us. The next card you have, Gemini, is the Tower, but it's in the reverse for you. It's a major arcana. Now, when it's in the upright, it's all about, destructions and shifting structures on the outside, revelations, truth being spoken, that collapse false foundations and false structures, whether it's for real structures that have not been constructed with strong foundations, or whether it's relations or your career. But since it's reversed, so this is more about the energies turn inwards. It's about the inner restructuring. It's about, an earthquake inside of your head rather than on the outside. So I do feel, Gemini, that you are looking at things in a new way, with newer perspective, with newer lens, and that's allowing you to see things, reflecting deeply and seeing what is no longer working for you. It's like quiet realizations within you. It's like breakthroughs in your head and heart. You're leaving old belief systems behind, rather than a huge collapse on the outside. So some of you might be, just quietly realizing that a career or people or situation or place where you live is no longer for you. And you gradually start moving away from there, and in that ways, we kind of avoid a full-blown disaster because, you acted early. Like maybe it was a job that was really draining you out. So before anybody fired you, you quietly left. So it could be like that. So restructuring your life from within, and before the universe forces you to make those changes, it's like gradually you're making those changes. So I feel that you're adapting to your emotions, to your changing mindset, to your changing perceptions. You are adapting very well. It's like when the Tower is in the upright, it's like people are speaking the truth, and then a lot of revelations and hidden truths come to the surface, and we have to break down structures and start building from ground up. But here it's your inner dialogue. It's like when you meditate in silence and you discover so many things, you connect the dots, and then gradually you realize that it's not working for you anymore, and you make the shift and change. It's hidden truths of your own hidden truths that are coming to the surface that were probably that you had not explored before. So this kind of restructuring on the quieter side, which is not explosive, slow dismantling, slow changes, whether it's in society. And we saw that during pandemic era, whether it's downsizing, even the companies and office spaces, they started downsizing office spaces instead of shutting themselves down. So people, they changed their career silently. They changed their lifestyle silently without drama. So slowly transitioning, whether it's behavioral patterns or people or anything, by going within, by meditating, by healing our inner heart and mind. And the last card for today, Gemini, you have is perfect timing. And there's a fairy out here surrounded by beautiful flowers. And it further says, this is the right time for you to move forward. So it's the green light from the universe, right? It's a message from your fairies that delays are over. You probably have been waiting for something, waiting for the right moment to act or to start a job or shift careers or to release something, to publish a book, whatever this is the cosmic timing, which is bringing opportunities your way. This is your moment, it's carpe diem. Go seize this opportunity, seize the day, Gemini. So I feel that you are ready. The universe is getting you ready, is telling you that you are ready. Just go take the step forward because this is the window of opportunity for you. It's now. Don't overthink things, right? Because the stars are aligning. So this could be launching businesses or, having the right conversations. And just knowing that, it might, not knowing, just, things might work out better than you had planned. Some of you might be stepping into newer roles at work. Some of you might be collaborating with people you never thought would happen, or moving to different cities, or, trying new fashion trends and things like that. Who knows? Maybe things that you haven't done before is something that intrigues you or is of interest to you, but you were just not hopeful or you didn't have the courage to do so. So this is the perfect timing, Gemini. It's like if you want to be the millionaire, Gemini, this is the perfect timing. So go do your thing. Go launch your business, You might experience some synchronicities, right? In the sense that I want people that they miss their trains and buses just because, and they hopped on to the next bus where they made good collaborations or good friends that lasted for, for a long time. It could be that, it could be anything like publishing the book and it goes viral or it becomes the bestseller. It's like the timing, the cosmic timing is now. Gemini, perfect moments are really rare. But for you, this is the moment. So Geminis, hope you enjoyed your messages. These being general ones, they will play out differently in your lives. Let me know how these energies play out in yours or the environment around you. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.